Ellie's going to kill me for saying this, but Ellie really does be making men cry. She literally said, "Don't bring me those crocodile tears right now." And I'm like, what is going on? You want to fucking fill me in? I actually like for the most part. Maybe he won't be like an insane ex.
Foreshadowing.
Just wait for it.
I'm scared.
You won't believe what just happened. And she's like, when you dropped me home, I walked into my apartment and there was a person sitting on my sofa. Oh my god, this is the craziest ex ever. He broke into her apartment. Babe, you have to call me back. I have so much tea. So, today we're going to talk about how my best friend Ellie used to live literally 2 blocks away from me. Okay, so literally hop, skip, and jump away from me. Very, very close. It was literally a 5 minutes walk from between our houses. And we were really tight, so we would see each other all the time, right? Um,
Correct.
Ellie had this boyfriend, Joel. Now, Joel and Ellie's relationship was on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was complicated. It was up and down. There were days where Joel was
Fair.
lovely. Joel was lovely in terms of, like, we all loved him. He would come out with us. He would party with us. He was really nice, very social, really made an effort with all of us. But Joel was like really insecure also. Okay. So also it was weird because Joel really made an effort with us and he would like do really nice things, but then he would also like act really off sometimes. And Joel was very good at playing the victim card, okay? Like all the time. Rotilu he was, Joel, okay?
Narcissists always are.
Always. So, and this is a common trend. Like, Ellie's going to kill me for saying this, but Ellie really does be making men cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really, like, I remember there was this one guy she was dating, and he started crying when she was breaking up with him. And she literally said, "Don't bring me those crocodile tears right now." And Ellie's such a sweet girl. Like she's never said anything bad about anybody. She's so kind. But the minute you bring up her exes, she's just like, no, 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 no. He got what he deserved, and then she's so like
I love
particular.
it.
Like the way
Too
she
good.
talks, it's my favorite version of her. The minute she gets bitchy, I'm like, I am living for this.
I
Um,
love it.
now, it was going to be my last sort of weekend in New York that weekend. And also, it's the last weekend of my beautiful apartment, right? Like, my roommate Isha and I, we were moving out of my apartment. So, we decided to have a funeral themed party where we mourn the apartment. And, like, very, like, Western funerals were all in, like, black. And, like, I wore a veil and I had, like, these
I love it.
it was so extra. So it was funeral themed. Everyone came, and of course Joel came. And then after that, my friend Roy was playing at this club after, so we were all gonna go there for the after party. Now, inevitably, we all got really drunk, and we went to this party, and we had a really good time, etc. And Joel really liked Roy, okay, because I also think that Roy was one of the only other straight men in our friend group. Because most of us are either women or gay men. We had more, but like not that many. There were like three
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
guys that we knew. Now Roy, we go out to party. Roy plays the whole night. We all get drunk. We have the best time. Roy has to take a flight, so we literally like party till 4 a.m. We did a lot of musty, and then finally he took a flight and all of that. And I have crashed at around like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I have woken up to a bunch of messages from Roy. And I'm like, okay, I message Roy. I'm like, what's up? And Roy messages me being like, hey, is Ellie okay? And I was like, of course she's okay. What happened? And Ellie did get a little more drunk the previous night, so she left earlier. Joel took her home earlier. So I was like, yeah, I'm sure they're okay because they texted when they got home safe. So I was like, I'm sure they're okay. And he's like, no, they broke up. And I was like, I think I would have known if they broke up. No, they're probably just fighting. And I knew that they had been fighting. So I'm like, no, they're probably fighting. What happened? What did Joel tell you? And Roy goes, no, Sanya, they have broken up. Joel texted me. And I'm like, how fucking
Why
random.
has Joel texted Roy?
Please understand, they are not friends. They know each
Yeah.
other, like, because of like 3 meetings at a party? I was like, why has Joel texted you? And then he calls me and he tells me that Joel texted Roy being like, hey, it was such a nice party last night. Thank you so much for having us. Which also Joel didn't text me, even though the party was at my place. He
That's
texted
damn weird.
Roy being like, oh, thanks so much for like DJing last night. And I'm like, okay. Again, I got you the entry to the club, bitch. But I was like, fine. So Joel messages Roy saying, I feel really bad that we left. And then he was like, no, as long as everything's okay with you guys, then that's all that matters. And then Joel replies saying, no, everything's not okay. And Roy is like, okay, what happened? Is like Ellie unwell or is she sick? Like, oh, should I help? And Joel goes, no, we broke up. And I'm like, what the hell? And so
Why would you tell the stranger?
So Roy immediately calls me up and he's like, yo, and he has sent me these screenshots now, okay? Like, what's going on? So I obviously immediately call Ellie and I'm like, what is going on? You wanna fucking fill me in? And she's like, bitch, I'm at the dentist. And I'm like, what? And she's like, let me call you back. And I was like, okay. She's like, why don't we get tacos? Taco Tuesday is going on at this bar. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll
Huh.
see you there. We go to Taco Tuesday. And then she tells me that they had a massive fight the previous night. And he literally told her, he's like, you can't get drunk like that. And you can't, like, and she's like, my best friend's last weekend. I can get as drunk as I fucking want. And he was like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And he really pissed her off, okay? He really annoyed the shit out of her. And then he left and they broke up. And he was like, okay, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And she's like, okay, you know what? Fuck off. This is it. This is the trigger. We're broken up.
Bye.
And lots of things that happen at that point. So she finally decides this is it. And obviously she was upset. We were talking about it. And then we were joking a little bit. Then we were rating her exes as the craziest to the least crazy. And she had some crazy exes. So we were like, oh my God, this person's definitely crazier. And I was like, you know what? I actually like Joel for the most part. So I don't think
Hmm.
he's as crazy. Maybe he won't be like an insane ex. And then we were just joking about things and, talking about random things.
Foreshadowing.
Literally foreshadowing. Just wait for it. And we're talking about all of this, we're having fun, and she's feeling a lot better. And then she was like, he called her, and he was like, I've left my house keys at your house, so can I come get them? And I was like, I don't think he's left his house keys at your house because Ellie had just cleaned up the place and there was nothing left. So it's like, I don't think he has left it. He's just trying to come back and talk to you.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to talk to him, don't talk to him. But
Yeah.
if you want to talk to him, then of course you can meet him or
Go
talk to him on the
ahead.
phone.
Yeah. Correct.
So she's like, I don't want him coming over. So I was like, okay, then tell him that.
Yeah.
So he keeps saying, no, my house keys are there. I need them. I need my house keys. And also, how have you realized so much later that your house keys are missing? How did you go home then?
अब रहते कहाँ हैं भैया?
Yeah, literally, like you didn't go home then all this while. You've just been bhatkoing in the streets of New York. What nonsense.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
we were like bullshit. So then she's like, dude, what if he just comes over randomly? I'm so scared he'll come over randomly. So I was like, he's not gonna come over randomly. Don't worry, it'll be fine. You just keep talking to him on the phone and figure this out. Like, figure out what's going on. And she was like, okay. And she's like, will you walk me home? I was like, of course I'll walk you home. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna walk home and then I'll walk to my house. We keep joking, okay? I keep joking as I'm walking. I'm like, oh my God, I see him. Joel's there, whatever, we're fucking around. And she's like, oh my God, Joel's there, Joel's there. We're doing this bit, okay? As if Joel's like hiding at the corner or something.
I'm scared.
I drop Ellie home. I drop her at her gate, okay? So as soon as I dropped her at her gate, I was like, okay, I'm leaving. You can enter your apartment now. So she's like, yeah. So she goes, and I go and I call Praja up, and Praja and I are on the phone, and I decided to take a longer walk because Praja and I are chatting. So when you're chatting, you just want to walk
Yeah, yeah,
around.
yeah.
So I decided to walk around that neighborhood only and not go home, and I was just talking to Praja on the phone. And half an hour later, I get a call from Ellie being like, you won't believe what just happened. And I was like, what could happen? I left you 20 minutes ago, like 20 to 30 minutes ago. And what has happened? I thought she was going to tell me some stupid shit about some reality show, okay? Because that's
Hmm.
what she does. And she's like, when you dropped me home, I walked into my apartment. I was complete darkness, and there was a person sitting on my sofa.
Oh.
And I was like, what? He broke into her apartment. Like, he literally climbed up her window and broke in, which, by the way, just fun fact, I tried to do later. Like, I want to see what it was like. So I actually broke into her apartment also later, but with her permission, because I'm not fucking crazy. He
Yeah.
broke into her apartment and he went down on his knees and he is literally begging her to take him back. Can you imagine?
I can't actually. I'm
It
having a
was,
tough time imagining this.
and we were just joking about it. I'm like, oh my God, this is the craziest ex ever. And God bless. The man was also, he didn't even have status in America. So for him to be acting like that,
What do you mean?
like he was on asylum. He was not like, he's on asylum. Like he's like a refugee.
Oh, so do you think that he was with her just for like the visa?
Regardless of either way, I'm like, why would you break into a white
A
woman's
white
apartment?
person's
Are you crazy,
house.
King?
Yeah, like little bit logic, no?
Little bit logic. But anyway, that's what happened, and it was really insane. And of course, this is more Ellie's story than mine. But I like to think that I was a part of it because I dropped her home that day. But
Oh
yeah,
my
that's what happened with that
God. So
one.
then what happened after he left?
After that, nothing. She blocked him. She literally yelled at him, kicked him out.
How did she? Huh? Okay.
She literally yelled at him. She's like, if I see you ever again, I'm gonna call the cops. And yeah, kicked him out. Months later, she bumps into him in the bus, but like he ignored her and she ignored him.
Good.
So I think it's okay. But he still texted her a bunch of times after that, being that I love you, I want you, and then oh you're the worst, I hate you. Like he would have mood swings and text her all the time, and he was so fucking annoying. God bless. Ellie's not with him now.
Ellie do
Um,
better.
Ellie did do better. Ellie's great single. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
she's
some people
gonna.
just thrive single, and that's
Ellie
okay.
thrives single. She really
Yeah,
does, and
good for her.
yeah,
Same.
she's amazing. I love it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the
super.
story.
Let's go.
You won't believe what else happened.